Have you ever wondered why some people seem to keep their sharp vision well into their golden years, while others struggle with glasses and blurry sight? Dr. Vitality here, a specialist in healthy aging, and today we're diving into something we all care about as we get older, our vision. In this video, we'll talk about the foods you should eat every day to protect your eyes and keep your vision strong, especially after 50. Let's get right to it. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about the true heroes of eye health, nutrients that protect your sight. The first one that deserves a spotlight is vitamin A. This powerful nutrient plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of your retina, which is the part of your eye responsible for seeing light. It also helps prevent night blindness, something many people experience as they age. The best way to get more vitamin A in your diet? Load up on colorful foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and red bell peppers. These vegetables are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. So, if you've ever heard that carrots are good for your eyes, well, it's actually true. But vitamin A is just the beginning. Two more antioxidants that are absolutely essential for your vision are lutein and zeaxanthin. These guys are like sunglasses for your eyes, protecting them from harmful blue light and reducing the risk of macular degeneration, which is one of the leading causes of vision loss as we age. Where can you find them? Think leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. And don't forget eggs, specifically the yolks. They're packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, so maybe it's time to bring back that omelet for breakfast. You might be wondering, why all the focus on these nutrients? Well, the science is pretty solid here. Multiple studies have shown that people who eat a diet rich in lutein and zeaxanthin have a much lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. In fact, a study published in JAMA Ophthalmology found that individuals who consumed these nutrients regularly had a 30% lower risk of eye diseases as they aged. And here's a fun fact. These antioxidants accumulate in the retina, providing long-term protection. Think of them as a little insurance policy for your eyesight. But like any insurance, you've got to keep paying into it, which means making sure you're eating these foods regularly. Now, I know what you're thinking, do I really have to eat kale every day? Well, it might not hurt, but don't worry, there are other options too. We'll get into that later. Let's talk about something that has become a bigger issue in recent years, blue light. You know, the light that comes from your phone, tablet, computer, and even LED bulbs. It's everywhere, and studies show that excessive exposure to blue light can accelerate eye strain and may even contribute to long-term damage. This is especially concerning for those of us who spend a lot of time in front of screens, whether it's checking emails or scrolling through social media. Now, there's a natural way to combat the effects of blue light: omega-3 fatty acids. These are particularly helpful for fighting off dry eyes and improving overall eye moisture. As we age, it's common for the natural tear production in our eyes to slow down, which is why many older adults experience dry, itchy, or even blurry vision. Omega-3s can help lubricate your eyes from the inside out, reducing discomfort and helping you see more clearly. Fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are some of the richest sources of omega-3s. If you're not a big fan of fish, don't worry, there are plant-based options too. Walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are all excellent alternatives that are packed with these essential fatty acids. Another great option is algae-based omega-3 supplements, which are completely plant-based and deliver the same benefits. Research backs up these claims. One study in investigative ophthalmology and visual science showed that people who consumed higher levels of omega-3s had significantly less risk of developing dry eye syndrome. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that omega-3s could even help prevent age-related macular degeneration, the same condition we talked about earlier. Before we move on, I have a special invitation for you. Imagine having in your hands an exclusive ebook with 100 healthy recipes, all focused on strengthening different organs in your body, including your eyes. Want to know more? The link to get the ebook is in the pinned comment below. Now that we've covered the power of antioxidants and omega-3s, let's talk about two vitamins that often fly under the radar when it comes to eye health: vitamin C and vitamin E. These vitamins are like the bodyguards of your eyes, helping to protect them from harmful free radicals, which can cause oxidative damage and lead to conditions like cataracts and macular degeneration. Vitamin C is especially important for the health of the blood vessels in your eyes. Research published in the British Journal of Ophthalmology found that people who had higher levels of vitamin C in their diet had a significantly lower risk of developing cataracts. And the best part? Vitamin C is incredibly easy to get through your diet. Oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and even broccoli are all packed with this powerful antioxidant. So, next time you're making a salad, toss in some colorful veggies and give your eyes the boost they deserve. Vitamin E, on the other hand, Helps protect the cells in your eyes from oxidative stress, which is basically the slow breakdown of your cells over time due to environmental factors like pollution, UV light, and yes, even the aging process. Nuts, seeds, and leafy greens are some of the best sources of vitamin E. Almonds are particularly rich in this nutrient, so go ahead and snack on a handful of almonds a day. It's good for your eyes and your heart. Studies have shown that these vitamins are crucial for long-term eye health. In fact, a large study known as the Age-Related Eye Disease Study, AREDS, found that people who took a combination of vitamin C, vitamin E, and other key nutrients had a 25% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. That's a pretty big deal when you think about how common vision loss can be as we age. If you're enjoying the tips so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Not only does it help us reach more people, but you'll also get notified when we release more videos with essential health tips for living your best life after 50. So, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. We've got plenty more to share. Let's move on to something many people don't realize. There's a strong link between your blood sugar levels and your eyesight. You see, when blood sugar is high, it can damage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. This is especially a concern for anyone over 50, as many start to experience higher blood sugar levels, whether from prediabetes or diabetes itself. Elevated glucose levels can lead to a condition called diabetic retinopathy, where these small blood vessels begin to leak or swell, causing vision problems and, in severe cases, blindness. But here's the good news: managing your blood sugar can help protect your eyes. One of the best ways to keep your blood sugar steady is by eating foods that are low on the glycemic index, meaning they don't cause rapid spikes in your glucose levels. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, and quinoa are excellent choices. These complex carbs break down more slowly in your body, preventing those dangerous sugar highs and lows. In fact, a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate more whole grains had a significantly lower risk of developing diabetes and related eye conditions. Another key player in stabilizing blood sugar is fiber. Foods rich in fiber, like beans, lentils, and veggies, not only help with digestion but also slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Aim to include fiber in every meal. For example, swap out white bread for whole grain bread, or add a handful of beans to your salad. These small changes can have a big impact on your blood sugar and, by extension, your vision. And let's not forget about protein. Lean proteins like chicken, fish, and tofu are great for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. When you pair protein with whole grains and fiber, you create a meal that digests more slowly, keeping your glucose in check for longer periods. Plus, a balanced diet like this will help you avoid sudden energy crashes, making you feel more energized throughout the day. While we're on the subject, don't underestimate the power of portion control. Eating smaller, more frequent meals can prevent your blood sugar from spiking. Research published in Diabetes Care shows that eating smaller, balanced meals can improve glucose control and reduce the risk of diabetic complications, including eye diseases. So, instead of loading up on a big dinner, consider spreading out your meals and snacks throughout the day to keep things balanced. In short, if you want to protect your vision, take a good look at what's on your plate. Prioritize whole grains, fiber-rich foods, and lean proteins to keep your blood sugar in check. And of course, don't forget to schedule regular eye checkups, especially if you have any concerns about your blood sugar levels. The connection between your eyes and your blood sugar is a strong one, so it's worth making these small adjustments now to avoid bigger problems down the road. Now, we've talked about antioxidants, omega-3s, and managing blood sugar, but there's another crucial factor for your eyes: hydration. It's something we all know is important, but many of us don't do enough to stay properly hydrated. As we age, our bodies lose some of their ability to retain water, which can lead to dehydration. And you guessed it, dehydration affects your eyes too. When your body doesn't get enough water, one of the first places you'll feel it is in your eyes. Dry eyes, itchiness, and blurred vision are all common symptoms of dehydration, especially in older adults. In fact, dry eye syndrome becomes more common as we age, and while some cases are related to hormonal changes, dehydration can make things much worse. So how much water should you be drinking? A good rule of thumb is about 8 glasses a day, but if that feels like a lot, don't worry. You can also get hydration from foods. Many fruits and vegetables have a high water content. Cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, and even tomatoes are all great hydrating foods that can contribute to your overall fluid intake. And if plain water isn't your thing, herbal teas and infusions can be a great alternative. Just steer clear of sugary drinks or those packed with caffeine, as they can have the opposite effect and actually dehydrate you. But hydration doesn't just help with dry eyes. Staying properly hydrated also supports your tear production, which is essential for keeping your eyes comfortable and lubricated. Tears aren't just for crying, they help wash away dust, dirt, and other irritants from your eyes. Without enough water, your tear production slows down, making it easier for your eyes to become irritated and inflamed. Here's a tip: if you're not a fan of chugging water throughout the day, try carrying a reusable water bottle with you as a reminder to sip regularly. You can also set alarms on your phone to remind yourself to drink more water. Trust me, your eyes will thank you for it. And here's a final benefit of staying hydrated: it helps keep the blood vessels in your eyes healthy. Good hydration promotes better circulation, which ensures that nutrients and oxygen are delivered to your eyes, keeping them in top shape. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who stayed properly hydrated had better overall health, including fewer eye problems related to dryness and irritation. In summary, staying hydrated is one of the simplest and most effective things you can do for your eyes. Drink enough water, eat hydrating foods, and keep those eyes feeling fresh and lubricated. It's a small step with big rewards, and it'll help you enjoy clear, comfortable vision as you age. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps support the channel, and you won't want to miss out on future tips for keeping your body strong and healthy as you age. So, there you have it. By adding the right nutrients, keeping your blood sugar stable, and staying hydrated, you can protect your eyesight and maintain clear vision well into your golden years. These small, daily habits make a huge difference over time, so start incorporating them into your routine today. Oh, and before you go, I've got another video I think you'll enjoy. It's packed with tips that will help you take even better care of your health. Make sure to check it out. I'm Dr. Vitality, and remember, health comes first.